Hello there, Cake Monster Velvet Tea. I'm doing fairly well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Oh, nice. Is this a job you want or a job to earn money? Or both? I mean, often it is a combination of both. I will be back shortly. I'm just gonna make some coffee and take care of a few things before we get going. If you guys want to get ahead of the game, you can go over to dexagainstsociety.com. I'll add that to the sticky. And register. Registering does not require email, so it's super quick. You can do it whenever, but you can do it now if you want. Alright, added that to the sticky. Yes, that is very important part of Cards Against Humanity, apparently. Let's see, one of the cards is malfunctioning earlier. I gotta go fix that. Let's see, there's the 10 point. Website is being an asshole right now. It will not let me make a new game because it thinks I'm already in a game, even though I am not in a game. So that's fun. I'll clear my cookies. Okay, yeah, apparently I was not talking. Did you hear me? Um, the website is being an asshole and won't let me set up a room because it says I'm already in a game, which I'm not, but I was. So it's confused. Um, so I think I need to close and reopen. Chrome is my best guess, but then I have to reset up the stream, so I'm hoping I can just like get rid of the cookies or something. Dithy against humanity. Clearing that. Oh, hopefully it'll let me. You made it, Skull. Congratulations. Oh, for God's sake. Um, can someone else try hosting a game? Because you know what? I am just gonna have to close things and open them again. Yeah. All right. This setup is gonna take longer than I thought because stupid. I can keep talking to you. At least that'll be fun. Um, I am turning it off and on again. That is exactly what I'm doing. Chat is going to disappear for a moment. Oh, for God's sake. Really? Really, Chrome? You're really gonna do this to me? I'm not in a game. I'm not doing that. You're wrong. You're incorrect. You are lying. I can't even see what chat is saying right now. I don't know what you're saying. Can't see it because it's lying. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. The problem would be if it's not on my end, if the website thinks I'm in a game, so it's... Okay, so the game does exist. Okay, there's a leave game button that I had to push. And apparently if you don't push the leave game button, you're fucked over because you cannot get back to the game unless you get to it from your history. It's no longer listed under current games, so that seems like a bit of a problem, but I think that fixed things, so let's get chat back in here.
The people...
Yeah, to be fair, this thing is pretty new, so I'm not, I'm sure they're going to improve on design and all of that. Oh, I can hear myself. Echo, 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 echo. The dashboard. Dashboard. Yes, you could watch me watch someone else stream. That's always an option. Why is that? Man, I spent all this time getting this working, and then it all falls apart. Don't worry, I'll get it working. It won't take that long. We should have it around 8:30. It's just going to take a little bit longer than I thought, and that's annoying. I'm getting it together. It just unexpected things. They are not insurmountable. Okay, chat is back. Greetings, fellow Earthling? Not fellow Earthling? Saiyan? Prequel. I'm assuming there's something actually named prequel and you are not referring to any prequel. Yeah, those ducks are. I mean, they're super stealthy. No one would ever suspect those ducks. Okay, we have a room. It exists and everything. I am so excited. The room is super great fans, and the password is real blood. One word. We are dueling with cards first, yes. The password is real blood. I will put that in the sticky as well in a moment. Okay, password is now in the sticky. No one play cards yet. Don't play your cards yet. You're about to see just how this setup really works, because you can't do this with obscuring things, so. Why isn't showing my dashboard? Should be. That's better. I have to take. Sorry for taking so long today, guys. This is not being particularly cooperative, but we are almost there. Don't submit yet. I mean, we technically haven't started, so we will be momentarily. Let's close that out. Okay. So I think everything is working. You can look at the scoreboard. There's nothing wrong with seeing the scores. That's absolutely fine. Hey, Eric. So, I think I have everything set up. So there's one more thing, which is we're going to listen to some music, because unlike Drawful or Fibbage, there is no music or announcer in this game. So I thought, you know what, right now I am really into D4. I am so excited. And it might be coming out for PC. If you guys saw Sweary's tweet, there's a PC build that someone played at GDC. Sweary was like, hey, you guys want the game on Steam? And I was like, yes, please, Sweary. So, and then someone retweeted my tweet. So I don't know. That sounds good to me. I really hope that it comes out for Steam, because that would be amazing. And I'm loving the game so far. So I thought we'd listen to some of the soundtrack. So, let me know how the volume is compared to mine, if I should turn the music up, if I should turn myself down, if I should turn myself up. Tell me what to do. Let it be known, chat. Seems a little quiet. The music or me seems quiet? Let's try turning it up just a bit. Alright, just did a smidge more. Let me know if that's good. Well, he needed to, Kuro. It's how he got the funding. Microsoft only funded him because he made a Kinect game. Okay. So, if you have not played Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples before, this is those games. The way it works is that each round we have a czar, or in Apples to Apples, a judge. And since I made the room, this round we are starting with me, and that'll rotate, so next round will probably be Cake, and then Penda, and so on. The judge does not play any cards, or the czar. Everyone else plays cards. So these black cards will be, how do you get into the room? It's in the sticky. Go to cardsagainstsociety.com. You do have to register. You do not need to register with an email, so it's super quick, just username and password. And the room is Super Great Fans. The password to the room is Real Blood, one word, also in the sticky. The black cards are question cards and the white cards are answer cards. So the czar draws the black card, essentially. So I draw, everyone stand back. Baron Balzac is here for blank. Do not touch the blank. The in-play thing is just some weird thing that the system does. So, hold on one. Check one thing. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Let's just fix that. There we go. So the basic idea, hey Admiral, this is like the easiest game ever. You really don't have to think. You just pick a card and choose it. So if you want to play, you are welcome to. If you want to watch, that's fine too. We're just glad to have you. So, just to finish the rules, so this is a blank card, so you would pick 2 white cards to fill in the blanks. And then I, as the czar, pick whatever I think, using any criteria I want. I can pick whatever is the funniest, I can pick whatever is the most accurate, I can pick something just because I feel like it. So you do want to keep who the czar is in mind, because different people may have different criterias. In addition to cards with blanks, they are not always 2 blanks. Often you will be only putting 1 white card in. And sometimes you'll just get a question. For example, what is Dick Cheney's favorite thing? And you'll just play a white card that you think best suits that. So, I think we're ready to start. It looks like most people have submitted their cards, but we are still waiting on Razio. And that is what the little check marks and red exclamation mark symbols next to the names signify. Okay. Now, the actual cards are not showing up. This happens sometimes. Bear with me a minute. After a couple refreshes, they should start showing up. Either that, or we are phenomenally unlucky, and the website, which has been working perfectly all day, has decided that right as we finally begin the stream, it doesn't want to work. That could also be a possibility, but it's working. All right. So, everybody stand back. Baron Balzac is here for Fornaxication. Do not touch the Gamblove. Or, everyone stand back. Baron Balzac is here for Eriko Christie. Do not touch the Uncraft Me. Or, Baron Balzac is here for Dio. Do not touch the Quark. Or, Baron Balzac is here for Silver Dollar Games. Do not touch the Vampire Boyfriends. Or, Baron Balzac is here for Little Peggy. Do not touch the voxel-based dual joystick zombie shooters with Anime Babes of Flappy Bird minigame and an unlockable set of pre-made generic games. Or, Baron Balzac is here for Killer Man. Do not touch the Schrodinger's cat. Or, Baron Balzac is here for Quark. Do not touch D, whoever that is. Hey Zero Kime, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and you have joined. So we have one more submission actually. Let's, why don't you throw some cards in here? And we'll wait for that before picking one. Okay, and it looks like that submission is Baron Balzac is here for Tenmyoji. Do not touch the Junpei. So out of those, my choice for the winner is this thing again. Cooperative. Seriously? Is that how it's going to do things? Okay, there we go. So, my choice. Give me a moment to think. You know what? Everybody stand back. Baron Balzac is here for Silver Dollar Games. Do not touch the Vampire Boyfriends, please. Don't touch them. You're gonna get in trouble. So that's round one. So hopefully you see how this game works. And the judge for the next round is Cake and Monsters. we've only got one blank this round, which is more common than two blanks. In his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sound of... Just waiting on Kuro. In his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of Thomas McLean. Kanye West raps over the sounds of getting fornaxicated. Kanye West raps over the sounds of using an Xbox controller as a vibrator. Kanye West raps over the sounds of Steve, who was always a kidder. The sounds of the mode event. The sounds of the time when you decide, let's kick some brain, yeah! The sounds of Phi. The sounds of Illbleed, or the sounds of an X-Blig. So, tell us, Cake, which of these is your answer? Okay. And the winner was, in his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of the mode event. You would have to self-produce that. I'm not sure how many people would listen otherwise. Hold on, I gotta fix something again. Okay. Thing is really finicky. Okay, so this round blank. Kid tested, mother approved. Yes, the mode event truly avant-garde. Alright, and the choices. Eating 5 slices of pizza stacked together. Kid tested, mother approved. FMV Mitt Romney, corrupt, incestuous, rapist presidential candidate. Kid tested, mother approved. Bully's family sword. Jiva, wrestling school. Wario, master of seduction. Boston clam chowder. Streaming Dark Souls while everyone in chat yells over each other at you. Or a lunchbox that explodes. So, tell us, Penda. Oh wow. Yeah, this thing is being a jerk. What? Panda has chosen a lunchbox. That blows up. Next round. And by the way, we now have Penda with 2 points and Kuro with 1. Everyone else at 0. This round, TSA guidelines now prohibit blank on airplanes. TSA guidelines now prohibit the Nonary game on airplanes, Luna on airplanes, David Young on airplanes. That's a good guideline. Baby Jessica on airplanes, Odd Me on airplanes, a dome on airplanes, don't want to give anyone an orgasm mid-flight. Bully Demise on airplanes, Radical 6 a deadly virus, don't want that on an airplane. Oh, come on. I totally disabled my email thing. All right, I'll fix that. Or Laura from D2, no longer allowed on airplanes. So tell us, Razio, what is your choice? Yeah, some good answers this round. Yeah, I wish you could pick more than one winner. That would be nice. But as it turns out, Bully Demise, a bit too dangerous to let on an airplane. He stomps and stomps, and then before you know it, the plane's going down. So this round, a romantic candlelit dinner would be incomplete without what? That might be problematic, Penda, if you leave for dinner before the game is over, because we need everyone to put a card in before voting. Oh, okay, good. So, a romantic candlelit dinner would be incomplete without Francis York Morgan, Lisa Nelson. It would be incomplete without cannibalism on a deserted island, clearly. Or it could be incomplete without a perfect party guest. Or it would be incomplete without chat talking about Persona again. It would also be incomplete without becoming Tingle's indentured servant, as well as incomplete without Killy Demise, and incomplete without FK in the coffee, and it would certainly be incomplete without Cat Pun Tourette's. But ultimately, it is up to PG to decide. So what is your choice? A romantic candlelit dinner would be incomplete without FK in the coffee. Now we know. This round, in Rome, there are whisperings that the Vatican has a secret room devoted to... What is that secret room devoted to? In Rome, there are whisperings that the Vatican has a secret room devoted to Santa, the Mystic, LP Bot, Michael Reynolds, Renaissance Man. I like the idea that they have a secret room devoted to Renaissance Man. No one even knows who he really is. They might have a secret room devoted to Chef Buttbeef. That would be interesting. Or possibly dedicated to Anagram. Maybe the Cult of Edom. Some connections with Vito Brevis in the church. Or they might have some connections with Stat Quo. They do like the status quo at the Vatican, I hear. As it turns out, Kuro has chosen that in Rome, as it turns out, the Vatican has a secret room devoted to Michael Reynolds. Fans of Illbleed, Catholics. Real fans of Illbleed. Regardless, tonight murder was for dinner, and the culprit was... Yeah, Admiral, that's from Drawful, where they purposefully misspelled the prompt. And the creation, well, it was this. This is what was drawn in response to Renaissance Man purposefully spelled incorrectly. And he's kind of our mascot now. So, tonight murder was for dinner, and the culprit was... the Raincoat Killer, Red Seeds, Billy Bishop, Annika Visser, Forrest Kaysen, Deadly Premonition Kaysen. Ace, K, Pendacan's Bloodlust, or Coach Emerson. Definitely a few plausible answers here, but as it turns out, Ark has chosen Tonight Murders for Dinner, and it turns out the culprit was Billy Bishop. Although, regardless of that, in the dubbed version, they changed blank into blank. I hate when they do that in dubs. Tolling is here. Hello, Tolling. Tolling is here. And so is Charm. And Misty Faust. Amazing. Why are there no cards? Because they haven't all been submitted yet. We are waiting on the 3 newcomers to submit their cards, and then the cards will appear. You have no cards in your hand. Okay. Now that's new. Is there a reason you guys are talking in the game chat and not the Hitbox chat? Because I think Hitbox chat would be a bit easier. Yeah, I wonder if we ran out of cards? I might not have made enough. That is a real possibility. If that might be the case. The supplements are all black cards. I did not add supplemental white cards. I thought I'd keep those all super great themed, and I figured it would just recycle them, and we'd go back to the original, like the ones that were already used, but apparently it doesn't do that. So, learning things. So that means card submissions, super important. If you guys can submit me cards, that would be really good, because I can only come up with so much on my own. No, I set the game limit to 20. We should be able to have more people. I think we're out of cards. So what we can do, yes, I can add another deck to it, but we do have to restart the game. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do, unfortunately. And we'll add one of the base decks in, which means we will have a lot less Super Great Friend flavor for now, but at least we get to play. And proof of concept. This is definitely something that should work for the future, I think. So everyone, you're going to want to hit the button that says leave game. Trust me on this. If you do not hit leave game, you will have problems joining the new game once I get that running. So hit leave game. It's next to auto scroll and submit on click toward the top of the page. Yes. Remind me again later, Panda, or put it in the thread, or you can tweet it to me. Tweet me your card suggestions. That too. Whatever you want to do. So let's get a new room. Same name. Same password. Let's just use one of the expansions, I assume. If we use the base, we're gonna get like hundreds of cards. Might be a bit too much. Max players 20. Goal 10, unless you guys think we should change that. And hand size 10, unless you think we should change that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of user-made decks. I have no idea what's in there. Okay. So that room is up. Zerokime, you really should leave the old room. It's not good for you. It's not good for your health, and I'm concerned about you, man. There's a button toward the top. It says leave game. Not a button, a link. It's next to auto scroll and submit on click. Oh, you need a link to the old room then. Does anyone still have the link to the old room? I can dig it out of my history if I need to. Yeah, let me dig it out of my history. Okay, it looks like the game is actually deleted, so if you can try joining the new game, and hopefully that'll work, and you won't have the problem that I had. Talking to Keanu right now. Should be here any moment, I believe. Deborah is awesome. She's just like she captures so much of a certain type of person. You know, driven to the extreme, but just extreme enough, but still human enough that you can. I love what Swery is doing. I love D4 so much so far. What didn't you like about the doctor quotes? She gets all her information from Dr. Johnson, her very good friend at the hospital, who I'm sure is not taking advantage of her at all. But that's because that's how she thinks, as Dr. Johnson always says, because Dr. Johnson is infallible. It's not like she's not saying, oh, I got this advice from him, as he always says. Yeah, it's like someone who watches Dr. Phil. Exactly. It's people who take all their advice from like one figure. I don't see you in the room, Kitsune. Oh, wow, you're right. Oh, so Kinu is here, but Kinu is still not in the stream. Kinu, why are you playing the game, but not in the stream? Oh, there you are. Hooray. Okay, now everyone is in. The game can begin. Hooray. So, let's actually begin. I am judge for this round. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Misty. Tolling. Charm is in chat. You gonna join the game, Charm? Hey, by the way, Kinu. Charm and Tolling. Should I wait for you guys? Or it looks like Tolling isn't here at all anymore. Tolling seems to have left completely. So Charm, should I be waiting for you? Or we do have someone named That One Rabid Raccoon. Sends you to another game? Here's the link. Click this. I have seen the Mega 64 video of D4. It's mostly fantastic. Like usual, there are a couple moments where I just feel awkward for the people that they're talking to, because there's no way they could possibly know what is going on. Sometimes it's funny and sometimes it's awkward, but most of it was pretty spot on. All right, Charm's in the game. So we are just waiting for that one rabid raccoon who said they are going to try to join. Almost there, rabid raccoon. Alright, let's just go ahead with this round, and rabid raccoon can join us the next round, unless you've pretty much got it and you're about to show up. I will give you another minute. When the clock hits 9:08, we go. And yeah, I'll just start reading these. So, only two things in life are certain: death and Renaissance Man. Death and Forrest Kaysen, spy fiction. Death and chat talking about Persona, again. Death and a rival dojo. Death and Odd Me. Death and literally eating shit. Death and death and a pot that is getting cold. Death and cat pun Tourette's. Death and silver dollar games. Death and a voxel-based dual joystick zombie shooter with anime babes, a Flappy Bird minigame, and an unlockable set of pre-made generic games. Death and Randy Fairbanks with brain. Death and vampire boyfriends, or Death and Alice. I am choosing. Sorry, I'm dealing with a couple things. Sorry about being slow. Okay. My choice. You know what? Only two things in life are certain. And there are a lot of good choices in here. There are a lot of things that seem very, very certain. But what is the most certain of them all? Quite frankly, I think chat talking about Persona, again, it's never gonna go away. It never will. So, Ark, you are the new judge this round. What has been making life difficult at the nudist colony? Yeah, a lot of them came very close to winning, Zero. It was a close call. Also a strong contender, Skull. We're waiting on Cake, Zero, and Kinu. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Sometimes you just have so many good answers. We all are, Rabid Raccoon. Is there anything in particular you're having trouble with? So 0, we are now just waiting on Cake and Kinu. Cake and Kinu, where are you? Here's the link. Just click on that. Yeah, Cake appears to have been eaten. So that sucks. And Kinu also. Possibly is the one who ate Cake. Oh good, there you are. So now we are just waiting on Kinu. Maybe that's the wrong link. Let me try again. No, it's an order of when they were created, I think. So it looks like Kinu probably will not be joining us. She meant to close the game, but it didn't close the window. So I'm gonna have to kick her manually. Unfortunately, she will not be here today. So that's sad. I'm sure we'll all miss her. We must keep going. The game must go on. So, oh, Raccoon, you're in. Good to see you. So we are just waiting on you, Raccoon, to put your cards in. And then Ark will be making his vote. I will start reading. So what has been making life difficult at the nudist colony? Is it the morphogenetic field? It could be fabricating statistics. Possibly it's Wario, master of seduction. It might be Quark in his silly hat. Could be Bosnian chicken farmers. Possibly the mode event is shaking things up. It might also be Zeus's sexual appetite. We all know he has quite a sexual appetite. It might be the gulags. Having gulags in a nudist camp, not the greatest idea. Could also be the scrotum tickling. Might be problematic. Making the penises kiss. Also, somewhat problematic. And, yeah, it's gonna do this thing. It'll be up and running in a second. It does it sometimes. Oh, Dex against society. You are so promising. Still have issues. Okay, there we go. Other possibilities that are making life difficult at the nudist colony. Wait. What happened? Oh, so you picked it? Request. Don't pick them until I'm done reading through them. Wait until I do that, and I'll bring up the big win thing, and that's when, yeah, I did win that. As it turns out, Wario Master of Seduction was the one who was making life difficult at the nudist colony. So, this round, Skull is the judge. And the question is, what's the gift that keeps on giving? Bear Jazz has not really been around recently. It's a good question. I mean, he showed up a couple times. Apparently he's going to sleep a lot earlier these days and can't really make the stream as much. Bear Jazz like showed up very briefly a few times and left. So, what is the gift that keeps on giving? Is it Bully Demise? Sexy Siamese Twins. Is it a voxel-based dual-joystick zombie shooter with anime babes, a Flappy Bird minigame, and an unlockable set of pre-made generic games? Hey, Drow. Is it Jean-Claude Van Damme? Is it Michael Reynolds? Is it Santa Claus? Perhaps it's Vito Brevis. Perhaps 3T Games. They do keep giving more and more games. Perhaps it's Red Seeds. Possibly historical revisionism. Could be Neil Patrick Harris. He's a pretty funny fellow. Could also be Salvia. Although, I think Salvia only lasts like 5 or 10 minutes. That's kind of half the point of it. Is you get like a really crazy trip, but it's also super short. Because if it was longer, you'd kill yourself. I too love this song. So the winner was... The gift that keeps on giving was Bully's family sword. That sword just does so many wonderful things for Bully. So this round, Razio will be judging next time on Dr. Phil. How to talk to your child about... Waiting on PG. So next time on Dr. Phil, how to talk to your child about ripping into a man's chest and pulling out his still beating heart, cannibalism on a deserted island, Baby Jack, Lotus, getting abducted by Peter Pan, Uncraft Me, a bloody pacifier, Tenmyoji, the crippling side effects of Linda abuse, Statquo, the shambling corpse of Larry King, Schrodinger's cat, or leveling up. So, tell us, Razio, which of these is Dr. Phil going to be instructing us how to tell our children about? And the winner was how to talk to your child about Uncraft Me. It's a real hot button topic these days. So for this round, PSU will be judging Lifetime Presents Blank, the story of blank. Let me just get that music going again. Yeah, we might stop at 5 and just stop the game there. Depends how long it goes. That's okay, Kitsune. Sometimes you just need to get rid of cards. Alright. So, the choices are Lifetime presents Insatiable Bloodlust, the story of Dorito Breath. Or Lifetime presents Lifetime presents Beating Our Wives, the story of the Raincoat Killer. Or Lifetime presents Killy Demise, the story of overpowering your father. Lifetime presents Suicidal Thoughts, the story of a big black dick. Lifetime presents Thomas McLean, the story of just the tip. Lifetime presents Revenge Fucking, the story of a passionate Latino lover. Lifetime presents An Explig, the story of Laura from D1, daughter of Dracula. Lifetime presents Carnies, the story of statistically validated stereotypes. Lifetime presents Keith Ingram, the story of a woman scorned. Lifetime presents Forrest Case and Deadly Premonition, the story of sexual humiliation. Or Lifetime presents A Web of Lies, the story of becoming Tingle's indentured servant. Or Lifetime presents Clenched Butt Cheeks, the story of tripping balls. And finally, Lifetime presents Panty Raids, the story of Forrest Cason from Spy Fiction. So, PSU, which is it? Yeah, the D4 soundtrack is fantastic. And the winner is me. Lifetime presents A Web of Lies, the story of becoming Tingle's indentured servant. I'm not gonna lie, I was really just lucky to have those two cards for that answer. Frankly. This round, Cake is judging. In the distant future, historians will agree that blank marked the beginning of America's decline. You did have a woman scorned in a Lifetime question. But I had Tingle.